Welcome back. I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Chronicle of Arius Cyril. Last time we had quite a hairy fight at the Temple of the Elk. Wow. If the wolves had been a little more intelligent, we would have been dead. That trip attack they have, brutal. It's like 3 of them are all up against one of you, one of them successfully trips you. Trying to stand up, they all hit you. Well, they all get attacks of opportunity against you. Alright, and of course you're like flat-footed at that point, so it's even easier for them. And so I made that healer in a class where it would get like more heals and such, but apparently that also lost them the cleric's normal armor feats. Well, I got her an armor feat to get around it, but I didn't realize it was actually a thing where, yes, wearing armor will stop you from casting your spells. Period. It's not just you didn't learn to wear armor like a normal cleric, it's like you can't use armor. I wish I had known that. I wish I had realized that before. We could have gotten her some bracers of armor instead of buying her new armor. And yeah, so when we went into the battle, she was unable to use any of her healing spells. All she could really do was channel her positive energy, which also heals the enemies if they're living creatures. Not that big of a deal if we're generally doing more damage to them than they are to us, but yeah. So we survived that fight. Barely. So first thing to address now is, yes, I know everyone needs to level up. Well, everyone except for our healer. But, first things first, stop wearing your armor. Right, it's a chain shirt +1. Which is, what's the dex on that? Max dex is 4. Okay, that's better than what Lindsay wears. Lindsay only has a dex bonus of 3 anyway, so she doesn't need to wear something that gives her max dex of 5. So Lindsay will wear that chain shirt now, upping her AC to 19. Good for her. We've got more of these Cure Light Wounds potions. I need to equip those on more of us. Yeah, the only problem is it'll hurt Jethal if she drinks that potion. Alright, I've got a handful of them equipped already. I just didn't get a chance to use them on myself. Amiri used a bunch of her potions, because she may be one of our hardest hitters, but she's also not super well armored. She still has that dexterity damage. We've got to figure out a way to take care of that. Says it can be restored by resting, but we did like a full rest back at Old Egg's place and everything, and it didn't. Alright, and you don't have any of those equipped either, so our last 3 Cure Light Wounds potions go with you, Valerie. You're usually the last person that needs them, but you do sometimes need them. Alright. So now we have to go here and actually drag them onto the bar here.
What you want?
I want you to have your potions available.
Adventures await.
Alright, I have all mine available right
Stay on your
now.
toes. Just
Right,
letting
Path
the
to
ink
Ruin is
dry.
set up there. Okay, there we go. We're all set up with that stuff. Alright, Arya Cyril, level up. Let's see, if you stick with Ranger, what do you get for level 3 here? You'll get your favored terrain. Interesting. So at third level, a ranger may select a type of terrain. The ranger gains a +2 bonus on initiative checks and lore nature perception and stealth checks when he is in this terrain. At 8th level and every 5 levels thereafter, the ranger may select an additional favored terrain. In addition to each such interval, the skill bonus and initiative bonus in any one favored terrain, including the one you just selected if so desired, increases by +2. Alright, cool. Anything else there? Endurance. Harsh conditions or long exertions do not easily tire you. Benefit, you gain +2 bonus on athletics checks and +4 bonus on fortitude saves against fatigue and exhaustion. You may sleep in light or medium armor without becoming fatigued. Do we have to take our armor off when we sleep? Does the game actually make us micromanage that much? Alright. No. Yes, I'm selecting Ranger. Sorry. I guess I didn't quite realize that. Alright. So I've got my skill points. Let's get my persuasion up, my perception, my lore nature, my knowledge world. Maybe put a point in knowledge arcana, just so that I have that. And let's increase our athletics. Alright. So we get a feat. That's cool. The game is recommending weapon focus. That would make sense. Out of curiosity, though, I wonder if any of my special abilities would be hindered by wearing armor. Deadly aim looks like it would be good later on. I could take dodge. That'd be pretty good. Improved initiative would be good. Oh, but... Right, so next level I get favorite enemy. When do I get my next combat style feat? At 6th? Okay. Yeah, I think we'll go with the weapon focus that it is recommending. Alright, I just want to double check that it doesn't distinguish between composite longbow and longbow. I've seen things before where things get really picky like that, but I don't see anything like that, so yeah. We'll go ahead and take weapon focus longbow. Alright, our favorite terrain. What are our options? First world, forest, highlands, plains, underground, and urban. First world? What's first world? Let's see, if there wasn't already a favored terrain urban on the list, I would assume that that's what first world is, but I don't know what kind of terrain that is. I've never heard of that. I'm probably going to take forest. I'm guessing it's some sort of like spirit world thing or something, but I'm just going to really quickly Google that, because, yeah. I love the first thing on here is someone asking that on a Steam forum. Okay, the Fey Realm, something spiritual. I was right. No, we're going with forest. Alright, let's complete that. Alright.
State your desire.
For you to not be undead. That is my desire, Jerthal. You're decent in a fight, but you are not decent at keeping yourself alive. And, yeah, everyone that I want to keep you alive has to take a specialized ability just for that. But yeah, we're gonna level you right now. Okay, you're an Inquisitor. Okay, what do you get as a level 3 Inquisitor? Solo tactic. All of the Inquisitor's allies are treated as if they possess the same teamwork feats as the Inquisitor for the purpose of determining whether the Inquisitor receives a bonus from her teamwork feats. Her allies do not receive any bonuses from these feats unless they actually possess the feat themselves. The allies' positioning and actions must still meet the prerequisites listed in the teamwork feat for the Inquisitor to receive the listed bonus. Interesting. And you get a teamwork feat. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I'll let you keep going up, Inquisitor. Alright, let's up your Knowledge Arcana, and your Lore Religion, and your Perception. You don't really need to have Persuasion. Let's get your Athletics up again, and your last skill point here. Is every single skill is a class skill for Inquisitor, apparently. That's interesting. go ahead and get you trickery then. I mean, honestly, I might as well end up putting one skill in each of these at some point. Alright. Next, we get your... Okay, you can get a new feat. I don't know why it's recommending point-blank shot when I always have you fight, whatchamacallity. Oh, that's something I wanted to look at real quick. Inquisitor proficiencies. You're proficient with all simple weapons, plus the longbow, shortbow, and the favored weapon of your deity. Okay, who's your deity? Or Gothoa, so that's why you can use the scythe. Armor focus to increase your armor rating when you're wearing that type of armor. Okay, it's not any specific armor, it's just in a category of armor. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Does combat casting do... Yeah, actually I think we want to give you combat casting, so that when you're trying to heal yourself, you're in less danger. Alright, and you get one of these teamwork feats. What does an allied spellcaster do? With the aid of an ally, you are skilled at piercing the protections of other creatures with your spells. Whenever you are adjacent to an ally who also has this feat, you receive a +2 bonus on concentration checks and level checks made to overcome spell resistance. So if you're actually like next to Valerie, like you should normally be, you'll have even more concentration. Interesting. Back to back, your ally's eyes are your own. When you are flanked and adjacent to an ally with this feat, you receive a +2 circumstance bonus to your AC against attacks from opponents flanking you. Coordinated defense. Whenever you're adjacent to an ally who also has this feat, you receive a +2 competence bonus to your combat maneuver defense. This bonus increases to +4 if the creature attempting the maneuver is larger than both you and your ally. Okay, coordinated maneuvers. Whenever you're adjacent to an ally who has this feat, you receive a +2 competence bonus on all combat maneuver checks. Cool. Precise strike. Whenever you or an ally who also has this feat are flanking the same creature, you deal an additional 1d6 points of precision damage. Okay. Your allies cover you while you cast complicated spells. Whenever you are adjacent to an ally who also has this feat, you receive +4 competence bonus on concentration checks. If your ally is wielding a heavy shield or a tower shield, this bonus increases to +2. Oh, so when you're near Valerie, you'll have a plus... You know what? We're not going to have you get combat casting, because that will get you something even better with your teamwork feat. But yeah, let's get you a weapon focus for your scythe. And then we'll get you a shielded caster, so that when you're up in the front line with Valerie, you'll get a +6 concentration bonus when you're trying to heal yourself. Excellent. Alright, choose spells. Oh, you get new spells? Interesting. Right, you know inflict light wounds, divine favor, and cure light wounds. Why don't you get True Strike? Alright, you look like you're ready to go. Right, Amiri, you level. Yeah, you'll keep going Barbarian. I'm good with that. Alright, so you get Danger Sense. At 3rd level, the Barbarian gains a +1 bonus on reflex saves to avoid traps, and a +1 dodge bonus to AC against attacks by traps. These bonuses increase by 1 every 3 levels thereafter. Okay. A very, very specific bonus. Got it. Wait. Oh, okay, your skills now. Alright. Yeah, I'll have you keep working on those. Athletics, mobility, lore nature, and perception. Alright, you get a feat. We're getting you armor focus medium. Because yeah, that is your armor rating is like the weakest thing in the group. Because you're a frontline fighter and you do the most damage, but you take the most damage. So yeah, medium armor focus. And you have that dexterity damage, which is like crippling. I really need to try to figure out something to do about that. Alright, and our tower shield specialist, Valerie, is going to continue with her tower shield specialization. What does she get at level 3? Armor training. Starting at 3rd level, a fighter learns to be more maneuverable while wearing armor. Whenever he's wearing armor, he reduces the armor check penalty by 1 to a minimum of 0, and increases the maximum dexterity bonus allowed by his armor by 1. Every 4 levels thereafter, these bonuses increase by +1 each time to a maximum of -4 reduction of the armor check penalty and +4 increase of the maximum dexterity bonus allowed. That's pretty neat. In addition, a fighter can also move at his normal speed while wearing medium armor. At 7th level, a fighter can move at this normal speed while wearing heavy armor. Cool. Tower shield training. At 3rd level, a tower shield specialist gains armor training as normal, but while he employs a tower shield, the armor penalty is reduced by 3, and the maximum dexterity bonus allowed by his tower shield increases by 2. The benefit increases every 4 levels thereafter as per standard armor training. If the tower shield specialist is not employing a tower shield, the benefits to armor training revert to the normal bonuses. Okay, cool. I can't imagine having a tower shield specialist not wielding a tower shield. That would kind of defeat the whole point of being a tower shield specialist. It's like my whole class is geared around this one piece of gear. Let me not use it. Alright, let's up your athletics. And I suppose your knowledge world. Alright, you get a new feat. I could give you armor focus heavy and give you even higher armor class, but I don't think that's really necessary. Yeah, let's get you weapon focused, but then I'm kind of committing you to that type of weapon. Yeah, I'll give you a weapon focus for your longsword. That's fine. Alright, and you're ready. Now it's Lindsay's turn. Do I want her to continue as a bard? Yes, I do. I know, boring. No one's multi-classing right now, but that's okay. Who knows? Maybe Arius will become a ranger druid at some point. Alright, so at level 3 she gets what? Inspire Competence. +2 competence bonus on all skill checks. Alright. But, I mean, Inspire Courage is going to be more useful in most situations, or at least in most battle situations. Alright, let's go ahead and give you another Trickery, another Knowledge Arcana, and some more Use Magic Device. Nope. Oh, she has 5 skill points, actually. Sorry. Am I not allowed to save them? I mean, there's no need. Every skill is a class skill, so... let's have her go ahead and... up her knowledge world, I guess. Alright, she gets a new feat. Let's see, Lingering Performance. The effect of your bardic music performance carry on even after you have stopped performing. The bonus and penalties from your bardic performance continue for 2 rounds after you cease performing. Any other requirements, such as range or specific conditions, must still be met for the effect to continue. So let's see. If I were to super micromanage this would triple the amount of bardic music that I've got, essentially. If I just, like, used it for a round, stopped, let it linger for the next 2, and then remember to activate it on the 4th round, and so on and so forth. Let's see. Could give you point blank shot, which would be great, considering that's usually how you're fighting. Could give you weapon focus. Could be more useful. And then we could take point blank shot later. Or I could give you extra performance. You can use bardic performance for 6 additional rounds per day. Which, honestly... yeah, I think that's, especially since I don't want to super micromanage your use, lingering performance would be good, but I think extra performance is better. Although, eventually, I take both, and I micromanage things, and then there we go. Alright. Extra performance for Lindsay. Oh, she gets a new spell. Sure, why not? Feather Step. Alright, and now she's done leveling. Just curious, Patruina is level 2, she's quite a ways off from leveling again. Okay. Alright. As much as we should continue exploring over here, we need to rest. We are not doing well at all right now. Yes, let's set up camp over here.
It is done.
Alright, let's manage this. I don't know why I have Lindsay doing the camouflage. She's actually not good at stealth. Who is decent at stealth? She would be a -2. Miri would give us, what? A minus. Is she the best one aside from me at that? Okay. Alright, who else would be good at hunting? Let's have me do the camp camouflage. Who would be decent at hunting? I'm pretty sure Amiri. She's a +7. Okay. Who's got the best for cooking? Lindsay does. Lindsay will do the cooking from now on. Okay. Dolls plus 12 on perception. How about Patruina's +5? Okay, they'll do the watches. And then that leaves Valerie either to do the special role of, what is it, maintaining armor, which would do what? There's her armor and gains a +1 circumstance bonus. Circumstance AC bonus in the first battle within 12 hours. Oh, but it only helps Valerie. Okay, she's not maintaining everyone's armor. That's not really worth it. I'm gonna have her help Amiri hunt. There we go. That's a +9 now. Alright, I'm good with that setup for now. Now let's begin resting. Everyone will use what healing spells they have available on everyone.
To victory!
Oh, we were attacked while hunting. By what? A mature shocker lizard. Great. Maybe I should have just used rations. Oh well. Go ahead and bless. Lindsay. Go ahead and inspire courage. Arius, go ahead and shoot it. Good job. Jerthal, go ahead and move closer. Amiri, attack it. Oh, you missed. Patruina, go ahead and shoot it.
Your death awaits.
Good job. Valerie, attack it. Oh, there's a second somewhere? Where? I definitely don't see it. Oh, it's down here. Alright, Lindsay, go ahead and shoot it. Alright, it's attacking. Who did it attack? I'm not sure. Oh, and there's lightning. Great. Alright, Arius, go ahead and shoot the thing. Good job. Go ahead and attack it, Jithal. Good job. Alright, let's continue resting.
this pose. I need inspiration.
Or we were attacked while hunting again. Ferocious Lurk. Okay. Yep, Arius, go ahead and shoot it. And withdraw a little bit. Alright. Oh, they have projectile weapons. Great. Amiri, attack the one that's right up against you here. Lindsay, go ahead and shoot this one here.
You deserved it.
Okay, slime. Okay, it entangles. Interesting. Alright. Move a little ways away. Alright, Jethal, go attack the one that's attacking me. Good job. Valerie, go engage the one that Amiri is fighting. Good job. Patruina. Move a bit and then shoot that one.
Your corpse.
Arius, shoot it. Good job. Alright, Amiri, attack this frog thingy. Alright. Good job. Lindsay, shoot this one
Any
again.
last wishes?
You missed. Oh well. Jethal, attack it with your scythe. And you failed. Oh well. Oh, Amiri took down the other one. Good. Valerie, go help. And Patruina, take a shot at it. Okay. Alright, Arius, your turn.
Do it.
Wow, you are not shooting well at all right now. Alright, Amiri, attack this one. Good job. Okay, maybe now we can rest.
Perhaps I will return to Keonan one day. Walk the streets of Idara. Find the wretch who reported me to the Elven Eldest and drain them of their blood, drop by drop.
Oh, Lindsay, you spoiled the hearty meal. That's not cool. Alright, there we go. We are in much better shape. Miri still has her dexterity damage, of course.
I'm listening.
We're gonna have to try to figure something out about that.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
Let's see. I and Patruina are still on death's door. Okay. Well, just go ahead and save for good measure. And continue exploring. Maybe explore the fringe over here. Okay. This is where we encountered all those wolves.
No stopping now.
Right. Now I'm guessing there's going to be some other sort of beasts beyond these here. Just based on what we've encountered already. Oh, yep, you can see a primal dire boar over there.
I stand ready. Strike! Strike with all your might.
Shoot at the board.
They
Let's
should
get
have
the
known
initiative
better.
here. Alright, Jethal, yeah, stay next to Valerie, hold the line right there. What's this? Divine Favor. Calling upon the strength and wisdom of a deity, you gain +1 luck bonus on attack and weapon damage rolls. Lasts for a minute? Okay, cool. Yeah, go ahead and use your Divine Favor. Alright, Lindsay. 23. You get 23 rounds of your Inspire Courage now. That's awesome. Go ahead and activate that. Alright, Patruina. Nothing is taking damage yet right now, so why don't you go ahead and channel positive energy, because not all of us are completely healed at the moment. There we go. Miri, as much as you'd like to charge in, I know you would. I need you to stay and hold the line. Yeah. Go up a little bit. Right, Valerie. I suppose you can advance a tiny bit. Is there a way to show the grid? Is there a grid? Oh, you can't use that because you moved too much. Alright. There we go. That works. And the boar is coming over to us. Oh, and it's charging me and ignoring all of the warriors in front of me. Great. Alright. Jethal. Attack it.
Advance.
Good job. Lindsay. Back up. Oh, it actually made the attack of opportunity. And
This
shoot
is
it.
where I step in.
Alright, Arius, you do the same. And shoot it.
We won't falter.
Atalina, you also get out of direct contact with it and shoot it.
Cover me.
Alright, Amiri, attack the board.
Tear them apart.
And you missed. Alright, Valerie, attack the board.
Stay behind me. This body holds
Alright,
no
it's
more.
fighting, it's attacking Jethal now. Alright, Jethal, heal yourself. Good job. Alright, Lindsay, shoot it.
Serves you right.
Wow, that was wildly off. Oh well. Arius, you shoot it now.
Forwards.
Good job. Alright, then, oops. Oh, that was the end of his turn anyway. Yeah. Yeah, go heal Jethal. Good job. Alright, Amiri, attack the board. There we go. And Valerie, you do the same. There we go.
Assist me or lose me.
Alright, apparently it's decided that it wants to just keep attacking her. I mean, could be worse. She could be going after. It could be going after Amiri specifically. Interesting. All right, Lindsay, shoot
You
it.
deserved it.
Okay. Arius, you shoot it.
We can do it!
Wow. Alright, go ahead and heal Jirthal again.
I need a moment to recover.
Oof, but used an attack of opportunity against me. Great. Now... move. Further away. Alright, Amiri, get the board. Good job. Good job, team.
I will not be trifled with.
No, you won't be trifled with. You will, however, start healing your friends here. Actually, yeah, come out here into the center. Now just go ahead and channel your positive energy. There we go. Unfortunately, you're out of inflict light wounds, so you can't heal her anymore.
Share your will.
She only has one more inflict light wounds. Alright, heal yourself, Jirthal. I'm sorry for making you cast that divine favor earlier. I should have realized that was taking away from your self-healing pool. Ooh. Alright. And before we end up making this a monster episode like the last one, that's actually where we're going to have to end it today. Thank you very much for tuning in. This has been Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Chronicle of Arius Cyril. And I'm some guy you've never heard of. Unless, of course, you have.